Hello, YouTube. Um, I wanted to make a video talking about my one and only New Year's resolution for 2024. So, I don't have any other resolutions, I just have one, and it's very, very important. And that is to have a self-esteem. To find a self-esteem, to like, I don't care what I have to do. I will do anything. I will do anything at this point. I have tried for like literal years to get a self-esteem. It's not happening. Um, I thought I was making strides, and when I say strides, I mean very small steps. And I slid back into oblivion of now I don't have a self-esteem again. And like part of it has to do with dating. And like I'm not dating now. I'm going to take a break because like I'm over it. Like it's you can't date with no self-esteem and being insecure. Like I'm very insecure. When you have those two problems, don't date because it's nothing good can come from it. I tell you from experience, only horrifying things can happen when you have no self-esteem and you're insecure as fuck. It's going to be bad any which way. No matter who you choose, it's going to be bad. So if you have any tips on how to get a self-esteem, if yours was low and you somehow have a decent one now or a good self-esteem, please tell me how you did that because I need to know. Because everything that I have tried has not worked. I've tried affirmations like ad nauseum, like I've listened to like positive affirmations for like years and it doesn't like work because I still have what my negative beliefs in my mind, and those are stronger than anything that somebody wants to say you're amazing and all this kind of stuff. Like I have my negative beliefs about myself and it's solidified, and like I can't change that because I'm in this like negative loop where like I have a low self-esteem and then people treat me that way as somebody who has a low self-esteem, and it just reinforces that like, well, I deserve this. I'm not good enough. I deserve for people to treat me this way. And then I just get more and more experiences. I've already had a lifetime of experiences of pretty much being a loser and like getting rejected, getting ghosted, getting abandoned, getting cheated on, getting left for other women, getting rejected for the jobs that I really want, being stuck in a job that fucking doesn't treat me right, doesn't pay me what I deserve for 10 years. 10 years. And like I'm stuck in this loop and I can't get out of it because like and I think I've done a lot of research on self-esteem, and I know that you're not supposed to seek external validation, right? Because it only does so much. Like if you base your self-worth and your self-esteem on what people say about you, what they think about you, if they compliment you or this and that external validation, like it's a house of cards because like it's always gonna fall down because nobody can validate you to the point of like being nobody can validate you to the point of having a really good self-esteem or even a decent one. Like, unless you're like a 10 out of 10 or something, maybe, then I don't know. I can't speak for those people. Maybe they like get that all the time, so then they can get everything externally. I don't know. But like, I understand that you have to like build that internally and you have to have that strong within you, so then no matter what happens outside, no matter what people do, say, or treat you, or any of that, like you can feel good enough inside to know that like that overrides whatever everybody else does or says. But like it's so hard. Like I don't understand that. I don't understand how you can get to that point where you don't care about that stuff. Because like we're wired as human beings to need external validation, so like we do need it at some point. Like I don't understand how you can just be like so in love with yourself and like not have people that like give you that external validation. I don't really get that. And insecurity, like I talk about my attachment style on here all the time, which is fearful, avoidant, and like it's one of the insecure types of attachment. And so, like, I am so insecure. I just don't understand how I can ever have a relationship, like a healthy one or one that even lasts. Um, and I'm not insecure to the point where I'm like, that I accuse people of cheating or that I like question people all the time or that I like snoop their phone or their email or stuff. Like, I don't do any of that stuff. But like you can be so insecure on the inside and like not try to show it on the outside, but I'm sure that people can like still tell. And like an example of my insecurity is like, okay, so I had this date with this guy like back in October. And we went to this bar and we were watching the game and I was talking with him and this girl that was like she couldn't have been like older than very early 20s. She might have even been like late teens. And she was like really young and pretty and like wearing like a skin tight like black outfit and he was like literally like locked on staring at her. And I felt so insecure and I was like, and I know you're gonna say like guys are visual, you know, they are wired to look at every woman. Like, I get it. Like, I understand. I've heard that like so many times. I understand that. Like, and like, I know that guys, like, every woman that is in the room, I know that they like check off in their head, like, in their mind, like, would bang, would not bang. Like, I know they do that. And I know, like, I don't have a problem with the guy that I'm, like, dating or whatever, like, looking at somebody, but when it's, like, staring for, like, beyond a minute, like, just, and he was not looking at, like, something else or something else, like, I was, like, looking back and forth between them, and, like, yeah, he was like literally staring for over, I don't even, it felt like eternity. It was so long, like watching her. And then I felt in my mind, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, why am I here? Like, why? Like, seriously, why am I here? And why does this always happen? Like, this kind of stuff. It's like, it's like life just gives me things to be insecure about. because I already am. There's so many things that make me insecure, like if I'm in a relationship with a guy and he's flirting with somebody, I'll get insecure about that. If he watches porn, I'll get insecure about that. If he makes some kind of negative comment that I take the wrong way about me, about I will get insecure about that. Like the list goes on and on. It's like I don't know. I think like if I could get a self-esteem and get it at a decent place, then I think some of that insecurity would go away. I just think it would be natural for that to go away. But like at this point, it feels like a losing battle, that like uphill that I can never win. I don't know what to do. I've tried so hard is the thing, and I just get so frustrated. Like so along with the like affirmations, like I know that like I said before, like the limiting beliefs and like the negative beliefs that I have, like it's hard to override that because like it's so deep that like I literally believe that to be true, that like I'm a loser, I'm not good enough, I don't look good, nobody wants to be me, nobody wants to be with me, nobody chooses me, nobody stays with me, all this kind of stuff. Like I don't deserve this, I'm not worthy of that, like all this kind of stuff. And like I don't know how you undo that. Like cuz when I like say the opposite of those things, it feels like a lie. It feels like I'm trying to tell myself what I want to happen, but that's not the truth. Like that's not what a lifetime has shown me what I am. Well, I'm just really like trying to get serious about getting a self-esteem now, like very serious. And like that is my mission goal in 2024 because like I can't live like this anymore, like because like I can't keep doing this. You can't live a fulfilling and happy life when you don't love yourself or even like yourself. So if you have any tips, again, like please share with me because like I could use like anything would be helpful.